The market is getting absolutely crushed. Now, this is the stock market, right? And the stock market lost about $1 trillion. And to put that into perspective, let's just put that into perspective. The stock market lost 1.1 trillion in value, which is equivalent to the entire cryptocurrency asset excluding Bitcoin. That's crazy. Can you even think about? Y'all probably look at that as bad. I look at it as we are early. In fact, I'm sitting here looking at this top 100 and a few other my DJing plays and in my sectors in there to specifically gaming because gaming has intrigued me, right? I got a video on some gaming tokens coming out. There's a lot of good stuff happening in crypto gaming right now. But I'm intrigued. I'm like, wow, this is an opportunity, guys, and I'm gonna explain why this could possibly be a crypto fake out. If you like videos like this, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. Let's get into the news for the day. All right, and leave a comment. I'd love to know you guys' sentiment. Is this the type of market that scares you, or is this the type of market that motivates you? All right, so yeah, the stock market lost 1.1 trillion in value, equivalent to the entire cryptocurrency sector, and most eyes were on ETH. So right now, a lot of people think this is a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Right? There's a lot of information going on that ETH is, going through one of those buy the rumor, sell the news events. But there's experts out here like Sheldon the Sniper, who's a pretty good trader. I wouldn't say expert. He's a pretty good trader, right? A good crypto trader. He is predicting that ETH could reach 4,000 in the next week or two, right? So, if you go back in your memory on how BTC opened up as far as the Bitcoin um, ETFs, it was a little slow at first, but gradually over time, it picked up. So we could probably see that same thing as this is just like the market plays with your psychology, right? We know everything is built on ETH, right? We know all apps are built on ETH. We know every day people use ETH. So I wouldn't personally get scared, right? Or have that fear of, oh my God, just crypto is crashing, because we know with the developments that's been happening in the last 3 to 6 months that crypto is here to stay, guys. And that's why we gotta stay focused. But there are bears that feel like Ethereum is in trouble, right? Ethereum ETF sell-off signals more trouble, according to some experts out there. They're calling Ethereum the weakest link as far as fundamentals, new users, revenues, saying that ETH has been stagnant, right? And it can only go lower from here. So that's going to be interesting, right? Interesting, right? I don't know if ETH has demand as Bitcoin. I think it does. I believe Ethereum has more utility and use case than Bitcoin. So I would argue against the fact that ETH being the weakest link. But in the grand scheme of things, I think the winner here is Solana, right? A lot of people are like, well, Solana might be the choice, right? To overtake ETH. And I want to know what you guys think as far as the casino aspect of crypto, right? Do you believe Solana is better than ETH, or is Ethereum better than Solana, or is there a cryptocurrency in the shadows here that could overtake both? I would love to know you guys' opinion, but a lot of people are saying now that Solana could be the premier token of this cycle, right? And it has. To be fair, it has, right? It went from like $9 to where it is today, and you're seeing a lot of gigabrains actually very, 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 very bullish on Solana. So this is interesting, right? Because a lot of people expected this ETH, even myself, to be a little bit better of a performer. But I'm not calling it a quits yet, right? We're seeing here a little bit of a bullish diverge. Price going down, yet the stock RSI is going up, which tells me that this RSI here could be looking to put in a higher low and eventually get us above 70, which would be extremely bullish. Every time we get above 70 on the RSI, we see a major spike in the Ethereum price here. So I don't think it's over yet, right? I think that this is just the beginning of a cleansing headed into Q4. The Bitcoin conference is going to be jam packed with Speakers. These are the headliners. Donald Trump, RFK, Kathy Wood, and even Michael Saylor will be speaking at the Bitcoin conference. So this is huge because a lot of people assumed that Kamala Harris is going to be there. But now there's news coming out, sources allegedly, that Kamala Harris has said that Bitcoin is money for the criminals. So this race should get interesting, seeing, that a lot of the election has been centered around Bitcoin and crypto. And this is why I'm extremely bullish on crypto. Here we have the Wyckoff reaccumulation pattern, which could set us up to go north of 80K. Every chart that I'm looking at is showing the same, a chart as far as like potential, right? This is the Wall Street cheat sheet, right, which says that we could top out somewhere around 240,000, right? So I mean, where do you guys think that we're at? Do you think we're in hope, optimism? Do you think that we're up here already in euphoria and we're about to go back down? Do you think we're in complacency, like stagnant, and we're about to go back down? Or do you think we're in optimism where we're setting ourselves up for a huge move to the upside? You can look at some of the daily and weekly charts and see that this bull flag is forming, but the news is that the Mount Gox distribution will be over in about a week, right? So we know that they've been holding us back, right? They've been holding us back, but the Bitcoin dominance hasn't really went down, and Bitcoin price has held up above 60K pretty well. So every time Mount Gox dumps off, Germany, the government dumps off, we see the ETF inflow uptick, and a lot of these entities buying Bitcoin, right? Buying Bitcoin. So, again, guys, whales are loading up, right? This liquidity inventory and demand from accumulation addresses, and you can see some of the biggest addresses here are loading up on BTC, anticipating a move above the all-time high of 73,800. So that is the news, guys. Let me know what you think about the current crypto market. Are you, bullish? Are you bearish? Do you think the Bitcoin conference is going to cause the price to go up, man? No telling what, you know, Trump and them are going to say up there. Allegedly, he should, they're saying that Loomis, right, Senator Loomis, is creating a blueprint, strategic blueprint for Bitcoin as a reserve to US dollar. So I mean, y'all, we got the dip. We got the dip, man. It's crazy when when crypto dips, people go crazy. When it pumps, people buy into the pump. But you make your real money in these. I mean, time out. I mean, think about it. Just think about what we've accomplished in the last 6 months. How can you feel like the bull run is over? I don't think it's the start of the bull run. I think we're well into it, but I don't think it's over, guys. I think we got that nice little part of the cycle that's coming. Of course, the stock market wants to hold us back right now, right? The stock market been pumping for a long time, right? And headed into Fed cuts because the market is anticipating a Fed cut. And this is what I was trying to tell you guys, right? I was trying to tell you guys, like, the Fed cut at first is bearish. It's bearish because it shows that we have a problem with our economy. If the Fed has to put money, liquidity into the economy, there's an issue. There's a problem. Something's wrong, right? Maybe we get a recession. So, because we got Fed cuts coming, normally that is bearish. What makes it bullish is that the prices drop for risk on assets across the board, and smart people buy the dips, right? And then everybody jumps back in on the green candle when they should have just been buying the dip. But guess what? Becoming a crypto millionaire isn't for everybody. I'm excited. I'm really doing some research on these gaming. It's so much good games right now in crypto, guys. It's a whole bunch of good games happening in crypto. And the last 24 hours, my research has been specifically on the gaming sector. So I got some dry powder on the side. I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Like I said, We haven't touched the bubble bands yet. We haven't touched the lower bands yet, guys. Look at every cycle we touched them. We touched them. We haven't touched them yet. So let this stuff play out. Go to work, get your money up, so you can be able to find entry points. Or if you're new into crypto, find initial points. If you're new, you can't get a better. This is what you want. You want to come in if you're new and see this right here. This is what you want to see when you're new. You don't want to see a whole bunch of green. Trust me, you don't want to see a whole bunch of green. You want to come into crypto and see this, because eventually the green will come around. But if you can load up while it's doing this, this is how you maximize your gains. All right, so non-financial advice. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the sentiment of market, Bitcoin conference. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you the next one.